and welcome back to my channel. Today I have these 3 colors of yarn and we're going to make a very simple bandana using these 3 yarns, and I'll be using my 4mm crochet hook. So let's get started. First off, we'll be using the brown. Make your magic circle. Chain 2 and make 8 double crochets. Your chain 2 will count as a stitch. So once you have your 8 double crochets, pull your tail and we are ready to slip stitch and close our circle. Slip stitching on the chain 3 that we made, and fasten off and cut our yarn. Next, we're going to take the yellow one and just attach in any space just in between those 2 double crochets, and you can attach your yarn whichever way you prefer. Chain 3. Our chain 3 will count as our first double, and we're going to make a 3 double crochet cluster. For the beginning one, we're just going to make 2 because we already have our chain 3. Chain 1, and we're going to repeat this one 8 times in between the 2 double crochets. So again, yarn over, insert your hook in between the 2 double crochets and make your 3 double crochet cluster. Chain 1 and repeat until the last space. So you should have 8 of these clusters. Now we have our 8 clusters, and we're going to slip stitch on top of the first cluster. You can chain 1 and then we can cut our yarn. Don't worry if your project is curving. When we make our square for the flower, it will straighten up. So you can cut your yarn. And this time we're going to take our green color for our border. This time we're going to attach in between the cluster. Chain 3. Our chain 3 counts as our first double crochet. make 2 more double crochets in this space, in the chain 1 space, and then on the next chain 1 space we're going to make the corner. So 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 more double crochets in the same chain 1 space. It's not a chain 2 space, it's a chain 1 space. Okay. So we made our first corner. On the next space we're going to make just the side, so 3 double crochets only. Next space we're going to make the corner again. Three double crochets, chain 2, and 3 more double crochets, all in the same chain 1 space. After the corner we're going to do the side again, which is just 3 double crochets. Then we're going to do the corner again. This is the third corner. Chain 2 and 3 more double crochets. Then we're going to do the last side of our square, which is 3 double crochets in the chain 1 space. So this is the only chain 1 space that we have, and we're going to do our last corner. Chain 2 and last 3 double crochets. And we're going to attach on the third of the 3 chains, first chain 3 that we made. And now we're ready to cut our yarn. Stretch out a little bit, and now we have our small flower granny square, which we're going to use for our headband. So you have to make 15 of this in order to form our headband. All right, so I have here with me my 15 granny square, and so 15 of this whole square, and we're going to make 6 of the half square. So it will be like this. So we need to make half of the square, and we need 6 pieces of this. So this is how we are going to assemble our Sunflower Granny square headband. So we have 15 of this whole. So on this side we have 5, 1 2 3 4 5, and then the next one is 4 3 2 and 1, and for the edges we have 6 of this half. I have a separate tutorial on how you can make this half of the square, the rectangle one. I will just put the link here on the description, here on top at the iCard, or at the description box below. So to finish off our sunflower bandana, I just attached the ring, which is our main color, in one of the corner, and I make one single crochet until the end, and then I'm just going to go back and make another one. So you just have to eye where to add your single crochet. You just have to see where we can put our single crochet. You can make 2 or 3 on those double crochets, as long as it is not curling. Anyway, we're still going to go back and make another one. While doing your single crochet, you can stretch out your project and see if you have made too much of a single crochet at one point. So this will be the top part, and this will be the corner. Later on, I'll be showing you how I made the sides for our bandana. So finish your single crochet until the end, and then we're going to do the strap later on. So now I have reached the other end, and I'll just be making a chain of 60 for the other strap of our bandana, and I'll just slip stitch coming back and make another row of single crochet, and then we're going to make our other half for the strap or the string for our bandana. So make your 60 chains for the other half of the string for our bandana. So once you have your 60 chains, I'm just making my first slip stitch on the second chain from the hook and continue doing my slip stitch until the very first last chain for our string. So I have done slip stitching for the other side of the string. For now, I'm going to start on a second row of single crochet, and we are going to do the same thing for the other half of the string on the other side. So I have done my 2 rows of single crochet, the one on top. So we have our string for both sides. So now we are going to do the sides and the bottom part of our bandana. I will not be making a scallop. Instead, I'm just going to make a single crochet picot. So what we're going to do is make a single crochet So this is the slip stitch, and this I'm going to make 1 chain and go back and make 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet again, so we have 3 single crochets, and I'm going to make chain of 2 and insert on that single crochet. Right. So we made a chain of 2, and on this single crochet taking both chains, we're going to make our picot and slip stitch. So that will be our first picot. So now we are almost finished. I've done my last picot and I'm just going to make single crochet. And slip stitch to close, and we're ready to cut our yarn. So now I am done with our sides, doing the picot edging. So this is our corner. So we have our picot, we have the string on the other side. So now we are done finally with our sunflower bandana. So I have made the single crochet picot for the edging for the sides, 2 single crochet rows on top, 60 chains, slip stitching, the same with the other side. So I just have to weave my end and we are done. So again, thank you for joining me today. I hope you learned a thing or two. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our video. And hope to see you again on my next video. Happy crocheting. God bless.